this campaign started back in the first part of 2018. We'd identified a bit of a problem with a number of our Mark 1 coaches all needing quite significant levels of work to be done on them, sort of all occurring at the same time, a bit of a perfect storm of carriage maintenance. And that faced us with the problem that we were very shortly going to not have sufficient seats in the main service train. We'd scoured the UK really from anywhere south of the Scottish border to look for available coaching stock. The situation was you could have a Mark 1, but it needed significant work doing to it. Or we could look at early period Mark 2s, which still look like heritage coaches, and they are heritage coaches. So we launched the fundraising appeal via the sort of traditional routes that the DFR have used in the past. So that included things like writing to members, appeals, items in the local newspaper and so on. But we also used quite successfully crowdfunding. We were quite lucky in that we had quite a lot of support from the local media. There were a couple of items on the local radio, BBC Radio, even a Live from Norchard broadcast one morning. We purchased one coach from Riviera Trains, so that was an ex-mainline charter vehicle. We also identified a second vehicle available from a private seller that was based at the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, just outside Derby. We went to have a look at that and it seemed in reasonable condition. The paintwork was a little bit tired, but the price was right, if you like, so we invested in that one as well. Although we used some reserve funds that the Society held, the vast proportion of the £45,000 or so that was spent on these two coaches was raised by donations from members and also from supporters more widely of the railway who heard about the story perhaps in the railway press or through some of the local media coverage. So really just a huge thank you to everybody who supported it. Also really got to thank the committee members of the Society who sort of ran the campaign, and also the mechanical engineering team at the railway who really helped with identifying the coaches, assessing their suitability and so on, and doing the work with Rampart Engineering. We'd also like to thank everyone at the railway who helped with getting the coaches into traffic. So it's jobs from fitting PA systems so the guards can make their announcements, all the way through to helping with the unloading of the vehicles when they arrived at the railway. Really, as the final part of the project, if you like, is to run an official sort of launch special or a thank you special for everyone who's donated towards the appeal. So we're going to run that on the 19th of October in the evening. There'll be full details available via the usual social media channels and so on. But essentially that will be a train formed of the two Mark II coaches. There'll be some refreshments on board, and really it's just a chance to thank everybody who contributed to the project and to take our new coaches for a spin.